going. Fairmont Lake.
Like we're going to be a heavy favorite this year.
Wait, for next year? Survival. Get at least 5 hours of sleep each night. Eat at least 2 meals a day. Do not confuse rules 1 and 2. And then shower, brush teeth, and change into clean clothes at least once a day.
Yay! What are the other rules?
So that's the rules.
About all that stuff. No. Come on, give me the end, really. Ah!
Sorry.
Oh no, that's Zen. That's not water.
On the front, on the tip, and that's because of that deep design. So, again, with the pommel, there is a nice spiky thing, so that if for some reason Will and I get crossed up here, I can come up under his chin with it, I can come around his face, I can grab his sword and just beat the ever-loving crap out of him for entertainment purposes only.
Whereas he has a blade that has no handguard, which is this little piece right here. You see this little house?
I have one that takes your sword and puts it directly on my finger. Is that not how these work? Strike, and people started fighting duels, people started dying in duels, and somebody somewhere decided, I'm not sure, maybe you have a better idea of where the right-of-way came from. So the rule of right-of-way, used with two hands, not like this Wolverine movie. These were sharp all the way down. Oh crap, I'm sorry, I totally did forget something, but that's fine, this one has it too, I'll touch on that. So this groove right here, does anybody know what that's called? Or what the colloquial term for it is?
Bullet?
And a blood groove as well. So what this is for, people have said a bunch of times that it's for stabbing people and then their blood will run down the blood groove and they'll bleed out. It takes a long time. What it is for is if you've seen some of the more realistic movies, when you stab somebody, especially with a sword like the short swords that we have and stuff like that, there is a vacuum that is created in their body. And getting that sword back out can take a second. That's why a lot of times you'll see people put their, yes?
I'm gonna call bullshit.
That's fine. The theory behind these.
Your body is not, in fact, under a vacuum. It's under pressure.
Yes, okay. Correct, sorry. Incorrect theory behind that. It can get caught on bones. It can get caught in, this is more for axes. If you hit something in the collarbone with an axe, you can get your axe stuck in there.
That's why
the theory behind these were not really used in history. They're put on a lot of swords nowadays. Most of my swords have them because they look cool. The theory was that it would relieve the pressure and allow you to pull your blade out faster. If you've ever actually stabbed a piece of like meat, I don't know who does that other than me. It's very easy to stab that in and pull it back out. The main thing that happened is people would have their swords would frost over, and you wouldn't be able to pull your sword out in the winter. That happened with gladiuses, apparently. That was a thing. They put it in some stupid movie too. I don't remember what movie that was. But that wasn't that common either. There's really no point to these when you're being honest. Yes.
I know what the point is. Do you want me to share it?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, please, if you know.
As the resident swordsmith, am I
Yes.
the only swordsmith here? Is there another one?
My expertise on this is
Okay.
it's not very common. This is
well,
why I want
for-
you here
for a
too. For when I
cutting
say
sword-
something wrong, I like having people in the audience who know what they're talking about that can correct me. Please
Okay,
do.
for a cutting sword, and the katanas are usually fairly narrow, so they didn't pick up on this until like the 19th century. But in the West, you see fullers all the time from very, very early. And their steel was not as sophisticated. So say you're making a Viking broadsword, they would put a big fuller in there because they could have a sword with a pretty wide blade that would have a lot of rigidity for the cut, but it's not that thick. So you're removing all that material from the middle, so it's light. That's all it is. It just makes it lighter, but preserves your cutting ability.
That makes a lot more sense. I feel like would they be a lot deeper then than like because like the ones
Yeah.
on this
Well,
sword is
very like crazy, because the deeper it is, the more work it is.
that makes sense. Will this be about the right?
Let's see.
But it seems very shallow to remove weight.
Yeah, well, by the time swords were starting to look like this, people were starting to be concerned more with, okay, now I gotta hack these bales, so let's make the fuller thinner. But the Viking Age, it was most of the width of the blade. So, yeah.
Thank you.
You're on.
Thank you. And I'm like, watch how cool I am. Watch me spin it behind me. Well, crap. That wasn't effective at all. What if I throw it this time? What if I toss it up all cool like before? Oh, crap. Maybe I should keep my weapon in my hands, and maybe I should keep my eyes toward my opponent instead of spinning around backwards. Who'd have thought that if I turned my back to him, he'd stab me in the back? You're moving, jumping up, and as you are horizontal, you will twist and do a 360 or even a 720. Now people are doing crazy ones. That take.
But if you want to use Airbnbs, go to hostels, or you have friends to stay at, or stay with, that's fine, because then that brings down your cost. With at least our company,